Hi builders, welcome to the e-learning tool. My name is Jackie de Klerk, your success coach, and in this tutorial I will show you how to create modules and lessons. Remember to watch all the other videos below this video for a full understanding of the e-learning tool. So right here we're going to click on edit course. And one thing that you need to remember, to be able to use certain functions inside the modules and lessons, especially when it comes to multiple level access, you're going to have to make sure to choose the right type of registration. If you've got registration not required to view content, then the multiple student access, this one here, multiple level student access, will not work. So make sure that you make use of registration required. So when I go to the modules, we're first going to add our first module, and I can just write here, and I'm just going to type in a name and a description. And you'll see that you've got multiple different kinds of items you can use right here at the navigation top bar, making it images and HTML code, quite a variety. Then what you see right here at the bottom is only for the modern theme. Remember in previous video I spoke about the theme. The one that we are currently going to look at is the standard. It's been set on the standard theme and not the modern theme. So for the standard theme, these are not required, and you will see in a moment just why. So I'm just going to click on create new. So there is our first module, and what goes inside of the module is lessons. So we still need to go and add lessons by clicking on this little plus. And we're just going to type in first, creating a list. That is the lesson's name. And then you can have text before your content, and you can have text after the content. It's totally up to you. Maybe you have got PDFs that needs to be downloaded or links to other resources. This is what you're going to add in this area. You would also be able to say how long this video is going to be, the level of the video, and again this is for the modern theme only, and it's not for standard theme. Then we've got the content itself. Under the content areas is different options of where is your content coming from. Is it from a YouTube video, a Vimeo, from your computer that you're uploading, Builderall, your Builderall video manager. You can see there's a lot of different choices and options you have for this lesson, so you can choose which one you want to make use of. And obviously each and every single one of them configuration is going to look different. So if I go for an example just text, you can see that's what's going to come up because it is just text. If I'm going to go for a web page, it's going to ask the page URL. So that is how it's going to be for most of them. The only one that might be a little bit different is could be the Builderall Video Manager. Here you're going to have to choose your controls, if you want to allow pause or not. If you want to have full screen, you need to just change and play around with the controls in this area. That is if you use the Builderall Video Manager. So that is what it is. I'm just going to write YouTube, and you would be able to write in your YouTube here. And I'm just going to go and write Builderall. And then we've got the drip access as well. Now for drip access, that is exactly what you are going to meet. What it means that you are going to allow certain lessons to be only available at specific times. So you see the first one says drip value allows you to launch lessons to students at a specific time. Day, hour, and minutes. Now remember, this is for this specific lesson. It doesn't apply to all lessons. And then also the required time that a student needs to spend in their lesson before they can actually go to the next. All right, so it tells them they have to be there before they can continue. Then the release date. If you want to release it at a specific date and time, maybe your course is scheduled for getting students in only to watch a few lessons, and later on at a specific date it's going to be released for everybody. So once you have set that up, you can go to the next area, which is links. In the links area, this is where you can add additional links for your course. Maybe people need to download some resources somewhere else. You can add the links in there. The same applies to files, tests that you need to run. If you want to create a test, this is the place where you're going to do that. And remember, previously we spoke about the final test and certificate, And those actions that you have added into this area is going to apply to these tests that you are creating in this area. So you can create tests, you can create surveys, and you can even add comments. And if you want to see the comments, remember you're going to go back to the course list, like I said in the previous video, and you would be able to view that information all in that area. So let's just go back to the drip access. And now we're going to scroll down to the bottom where it says access level, multi-level access disabled in this course. So if you want multi-level access, there's something that needs to happen in your registration area. So I'm just going to click on cancel. We're going to go to the registration and protection area, multi-level student access, and we're going to enable that. And we're going to add a new level. So let's say this is Mailing Boss Advanced. And a description, you need a basic understanding of Mailing Boss. And then the URL where you are navigating to. Maybe this could be another training session, or it could be any URL where you're going to give them content and telling them how they will be able to access this level. And then you can enable it by default for all students, but you don't want to do that by default because it is multi-level. So we're creating it, and you can see that it's active. When you now go to modules and lessons, and you go to that specific lesson plan that you are using, you can go to the drip access, and way at the bottom, under the access level, you will now be able to choose the one that's going to be released once they've done that certain action. So it could be that you are sending them to go and watch a video first before they can actually come back and have this. So you're going to click on save, and then that has been added. So now you're going to keep on adding all the different kinds of modules up until the end that you have. And once that's done, you're going to click on save. Very important to remember. And then you can go and preview. But in this example, we are not going to preview because we haven't set up all the things that is needed for this, because this is not just the standard. If you want to make use of the modern theme, you're going to have to go to the modern area, and right here change it to modern so that you be able to change and affect it in that area. So in the next video we will talk a little bit more about the theme and the ones that you can choose or how you can set it up. That is all for this tutorial. I hope I'll see you in another. Bye.